I just want to say it was an accident. I didn't mean to almost have Lauren fall off stage. Wasn't my fault. Actually, yeah, it was. It was my fault. Never mind. Let's go. Hey guys, it's Nicole. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. I am a music channel, but I like to post fun videos once a month for you guys to get to know my personality a little bit better, that I'm not just a face singing to you, because I want us to be friends. I want us to be like a full family kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? So this week, I have a story for you guys. Obviously, if you saw the title, I almost made Lauren Craigie fall off stage. Oh my gosh, okay, so it was not one of my best moments. If you, again, are new to this channel, you should know that I am probably the biggest Lauren Craigie fan there is ever, okay? And I also kind of have a line of things that relate to Lauren, like me trying to support Lauren and it completely backfires, and this is one of them. The other one is probably when Perez Hilton made everyone hate me for tweeting Lauren. I can tell that one later. If you guys want to know that one, comment down below. That is a story to tell. So this is how it all went down, alright? It was 2016 and the 727 tour had come to Virginia where I live. 15-year-old jumpy little me could not have been more excited, okay? Fifth Harmony is just my favorite thing ever. The girls mean the world to me and I had like dreamed of meeting them. I had gotten meet and greet passes, like a VIP sound check kind of thing, and my mom got me and my best friend Rachel, or my best friend Rachel and I, whatever, for you grammar police out there. She got us second row seats. This was basically the best day of my life that I was waiting for, and it was the best day of my life if you cut out this little section of what happened. So to give you guys a little bit of background about the day, I went in, we waited outside and got wristbands and merch and stuff like that. We heard the girls singing. Then we went into sound check and wow, I struck gold on the show. They all looked fantastic. Their outfits were just wow, and they were just all in a good mood and I loved it. I didn't expect them to be in a bad mood, but it's good that they weren't. That went super well. I got a little wave from Camila. I can insert that right now. There was a girl in front of me that was waving too, so I don't know. I don't know if it was to me, but I took it. Then we got into meet and greet, and I've always wanted to tell you guys this story, but I never really found a good way to put it into a video. So now, here's my meet and greet story. I was waiting in line, and I was super ready. I was super pumped. I was like, okay, alright, I'm gonna be like super creative. I'm gonna be really funny and witty. They're just never gonna forget me. I'm gonna be that one fan that just makes their day. And one of my goals, again, because I'm 100% Lauren, was make Lauren smile so much that in the pictures it's really relevant, not relevant, evident that I made her smile at least a little bit. And I think that worked pretty well. Look right here. My pictures are also on Instagram if you want to check them out a little bit longer. She was the only one that smiled in the picture. All of them did like model poses, all that stuff, which looked good, but you know, I was really happy that I made Lauren smile that much. Anyways, I got distracted. I walked up, I was probably second in line, and that's when it all came crashing down, okay guys? So I had everything up here of what I wanted to say, what I wanted to tell them, because you really don't get that much time, because a normal meet and greet, you see one person, right? And you have like maybe 2 minutes with them, you really just get to talk and converse and all that, but there are 5 of them. So you really have to strategize how you want to do this, because you don't have that much time with each girl. I had everything laid out. I had months and months to know what I wanted to do, what I wanted to wear, how I wanted to do everything, and I looked in, I kind of peeked in. I'm friends with the bodyguard, so that was kind of fun. He helped me through this next little moment. I looked over and I saw Camila from behind and I lost it. Like, it was kind of all up here, just everything came out. I went completely blank. I was like, okay, so they're real. That's new. And I was like, okay, sis, I don't know what to do. Am I really doing this right now? And Danny, the bodyguard, super, just like, oh, he has my whole heart. I love Danny. He was like, just go in. They're super, super sweet. They'll absolutely love you. Just come on, go, be yourself, have fun. This is what you've been waiting for. And it was what I was waiting for, so that kind of talked me into it. And I walked in, I was like, like walking on eggshells, and don't ask me why. I was so nervous. I don't think I've ever been that nervous before, and I've auditioned for America's Got Talent. This was a big deal to me. So Camila was up first, and she came and she was like, oh my gosh, hi, we're kind of wearing the same thing almost. And then she gave me this giant bear hug. Oh my gosh, she's so much shorter than I thought she would be. Like, I heard she was short, but I just kind of like didn't really process until I was there. I feel really bad. I kind of like raced past Camila because I was like, I need to get down the line, which breaks my heart. She's in the heart. She's in the heart. All of them are. Normani was up next. Normani was like, ooh, outfit, girl, yes, you look so good. I was like, that's all you. That's all you. And wow. Okay, if you look up close to Normani in person, she's the same if she is photoshopped, if she's on a runway, if she's performing, if she's in an interview. She's flawless. There's nothing wrong with her, and it was so intimidating. Like, she was super sweet, and I'm not really sure what I said. I'm not really sure how I'm able to remember all of this because it was kind of a giant blur right when I got out. But I went and I kind of just looked at her for a second. I'm pretty sure I was just staring at her for like 10 seconds, and she was like, hi! Like, I was like, you're beautiful. I remember that. And she's like, aw, thanks. And she gave me this huge hug. She's about my height. I'm 5'10". She smelled so nice, and she was just so, she was so kind and pretty, and I loved her. I love her. I love her so much. Dinah was up next. Dinah is my homegirl. I love Dinah. I'm pretty sure she didn't hear because she said almost the exact same thing that Camila said, because I wore almost the exact same thing. If you combined Dinah and Camila's outfit, I was basically wearing what they were wearing. She looked at me and she was like, hi, oh my gosh, we're twinning almost. And then she gave me this giant bear hug. She gives such amazing hugs. I love Dinah. God, she was so cute. And the thing about Dinah, now here comes Lauren Haregi. Okay, I really thought I was just gonna lose it when I got to Lauren because, again, for like the 5th millionth time that I've mentioned it in this video, Lauren is like my whole heart. Okay, I came up, I was like, okay, what do I do? What if I hug her too hard? What if I hug her too soft and she thinks like, ooh, okay, she needs some space. I am such a hugger. I wanted to like just, you know what I mean? She did this and she was like, hi, and then she like, oh my gosh, her hugs, guys, I cannot tell you enough. I've never felt more at home. She was just, wow, I have goosebumps. I actually have goosebumps thinking about this. Okay, that's not comfortable. I've got to tell you, this is probably the biggest blur of this part because I was so nervous. So after the hug, I was like, okay, so she probably wants me to go to Allie next, it's fine. But she didn't let go. I had let go at that point. I was like, okay, I can't overstep any boundaries, you know, she might be not that much of a touchy person as I may make her out to be, but she kept her arms on my shoulders, and then she kind of like slid them down to around my elbows, and she like held me out like this, and she looked to me up and down, not once, but twice. The first time she looked me up and down, I was like, that did not just happen. That did not just happen. And she was like, babe. And then she looked me up and down again. She was like, outfit. Wow. Like, whoa. I need some aspirin. I need to sit down. I need some water. I need to recuperate. This isn't, how do I go on? How do I go on? I've never been so speechless in my entire life. I'm not even joking. Like, not to be dramatic or anything. I was losing my mind, guys. I think the only thing that I got out was hi and I love you. And if I said anything else, Lord help me, because I don't remember. I went over to Allie, sweetest little sunshine in the world. She just put a smile on my face. I was already smiling so much that I thought my face was broken. You know, she just has that way with people. Blessed for me. 3-inch heels, so I was good, because she's tiny, and again, I'm 5'10". I thought I was gonna have to duck down a little bit or something to hug her. I came up to her and she was like, hey, yes, girl, outfit, yes. I was like, whoa. Then again, another really big hug. She's just, wow, I love her. Then this part is probably what gave it away to all of them, that I was super, super Lauren. After Allie, I just went right back to Lauren. And I was like, I love you, and hugged her again. And she did that thing where she kind of like, she like pets the back of your head. She was just like, oh, I love you, baby. And I was like, she was in the middle, so it was super cool. I got a picture with Lauren. I got to pose with Lauren. I was in between Lauren and Dinah, obviously. If you see the picture again, super, super, super neat. I wanted to do some kind of like creative cuddly pose, but again, I was too nervous to say anything. So I just did that basic little, I didn't know there were 2 pictures, so I was smiling in the first one. I was like, I don't think I can move. These bodyguards are staring me down like hawks. And then they're like, okay, get ready for the second picture. And I was like, and I just did like this. I saw Lauren looking at me and she was like trying to figure out like what I was doing. Everyone else was just like, and girl, this is something I was not expecting. I still had my arms around them like this, and you can tell in the picture, Lauren takes my waist and she like pulls me into her. I don't think I could have gotten any closer to her. It just made me smile so much. I like squeezed my eyes shut, and before I did, I saw her like looking over at me. It was like, oh, is this okay? And all that, and then she smiled too, and she like pressed her face up against mine, and I was like, let's just say it was a success. I walked out. I don't think I've ever been that happy. It was amazing. I appreciate them so much. Now here comes the ugly part. So we go in and the concert starts. This was caused by a ball. I was probably hitting the ball, and that's why I wasn't filming. I have other videos that I will put so you can kind of get a sense of where I was. So there was a part where these giant, big, black, inflatable rubber balls that you hit up and they bounce around the crowd, those dropped down. I was partying, I was raising the roof, whoop whoop, you know, the ball came over to me and I was having fun. I swatted it like that. I didn't really know where it was going, but I knew exactly where it was going the minute it released from my hands, and I was like, oh no. I was dreading the landing of that ball more than I was dreading my report cards coming in when I was growing up, more than getting the flu shot. I was not looking forward to the landing of that ball. Lauren had come up and she was doing kind of her own little thing, but she was coming up to the front of the stage, right smack dab in the middle, right down where my ball was landing. And here's the stage. The ball was coming in. Let's say the ball is like right about here, and it hit the stage right as Lauren was trying to step down on the stage, okay? So she didn't see my smacked beach ball come down, and she stepped on the ball, and the ball slipped, causing her foot to slip. Her foot slipped forward and went a little off the stage, and she started kind of doing this, and I was like, oh no. I have never ducked down so fast in my entire life, guys. You have no idea. I was like, oh, I gotta get out of here. Like, they're coming after me, man. Like, the security's gonna find me. I'm going to jail for this. Cuff me now, man. Like, seriously. I was freaking out. I was so freaking out. She's not going to remember my face as the face that almost made her fall off stage, because some people are rude like that. Some people hit it down to see them fall over or something. I don't know. Not me though. I did not want her to think I was one of those people. So to say I was a little hectic is probably pretty accurate. I was just ducking down, prayed into my life that no one saw that, and I don't think they did. And my friends looked over and they were like, I was like, after a couple of seconds, I felt a little bit more secure, and I went up, and she was kind of like she looked so like, she knew it was one of those people that would just try to like see her fall or see her trip and make it funny so they'd have a video to put online. And she rolled her eyes or something like that, and I was like, oh no, I made Lauren Dereggi roll her eyes. No, that's not okay. You should never try to make Lauren Dereggi roll her eyes. Unless, you know, it's a good thing. But this was like a bad, like, annoyed rolling her eyes, and I was like, oh gosh, I was doing so well. Yeah, it was it was a good concert. Again, it's probably one of the best days of my life. I met some really cool people, and I had such a good time. It was one of my favorite concerts that I've ever been to, besides, you know, Alessia and Halsey. Those are my top 3. If you ever want to send me a late Christmas present, you know, that's where to look. But I got a couple of smiles from Normani, which was dazzling. Her smile just blows me away. I had such a good time with them. They're such sweet, strong, compassionate, amazing people. And I look up to them so much. It's a day that I'm never gonna forget. I'm gonna tell the story to my kids. I'm gonna make my kids tell my grandkids, so then I'll look like the cool grandma. They're everything to me. And before I forget, make huge shout out for the shirt, okay? One of my fave shirts now. I love you so much. Mwah. You're amazing, you're amazing, you're amazing. Ah! So totally gonna put it on my bucket list that next time I meet Lauren Haregi, I'm going to apologize. Would never want to hurt her a day in my life. I don't even want to pinch her. That would just break my heart. So that's definitely going on my bucket list right next to watch Star Wars with Halsey, because yes. And yeah, there is one of many stories of me embarrassing myself for Lauren Haregi, and I'll do it again if I have to. Love you guys so, so much. Make sure to subscribe and get ready for some new awesome covers and original material, and I'll see you next time. Love ya. Mwah.